Hello and welcome to a lovely little video in the world of Monster Hunter Iceborne. Today I'm going over the Switch Axe builds that I have updated in the Very Angry Variants patch, and I am hoping you will enjoy them, perhaps help you out, and just generally give you something to do. So, as always, I am switching things up a little bit. Still finding that Coalescence is a lot more reliable and effective than peak performance, as you can see, especially against something like Teostra, because you're never really going to have peak performance active, so Coalescence or Phoenix is going to be a lot more effective, as well as I'm using a blast weapon. Coalescence also affects your status build up, which is handy. So let's get into the builds. I've only really got 3 to show. One for Safi'jiiva weapons, the one I'm actually using, as you can see. One for the Brachy Switch Axe, and then there's one which is just stupid, but if you're really good with Switch Axe, you might want to consider giving it a try. So this is my standard build, Safi Shatter Axe. Got attack 6, attack 5 with sharpness 5 and sharpness 5. We're using an attack dual +4, an attack augment and a health augment. If you're a bit more comfortable, feel free to go to attack, but I like the health schemes. Kaiser Crown Beta with Phoenix Vitality, Brachydium Mount Alpha. We're going with Alpha here because with the Alpha chest, and then Kaiser Beta Waist, we are maxing out blast attack. We're actually 1 over, but anyway, with the Brachydium Mount Alpha, we've got critical, expert, Kaiser Van Brace's Beta with Phoenix Vitality, and then a Phoenix Dual 3, Kaiser Coil Beta with critical vitality, critical attack, and then Brachydium Greaves Beta with attack 4, attack, and we're also whacking out the Big Daddy Challenger Charm 5 here. Just in case you want to compare this to the meta, I am slightly below because they use Flawless, which does a little bit more damage, but I've got a tad more blast, as well as, in my personal opinion and from what I've been testing with my playstyle, I do eventually do more damage just because I can get a lot more uptime on Coalescence. So test both out, see what you like, see what you don't like, you never know. But yeah, I personally prefer Coalescence because, in case you can't see, I'm generally on fire a lot. Do a few bits of roly, get that off. You got Coalescence up, which is going to be an ailment buff as well as a damage buff, and it lasts at level 3 for about 120 seconds, I believe. So you've got essentially 2 minutes to get yourself on fire again and roll around, which against Teostra, not going to be too much of a problem. Keeping peak performance up, that could potentially be a bit of a problem. And then basically just a little bit of a decoration workaround with the Light Break Axe. So we're using a health and attack augment, obviously, expert 4 with Phoenix decoration, Kaiser Crown Beta with attack 4, Brachydium Mount Alpha still with critical attack, and that maintenance is actually a spare decoration slot for you to do what you want with. I just like running maintenance just because it helps. Kaiser Van Brace's Beta with attack 4 and Phoenix again, Kaiser Coil Beta with Phoenix Vitality, critical attack, Brachydium Greaves Beta with critical vitality, attack and expert, and we're still bashing out that Challenger Charm 5. This is slightly lower on raw than the previous, however it does have a good chunk more blast, which if you play aggressive enough you can actually make up for that damage loss due to potentially 1 extra blast proc, although with this, because you're maxed out blast damage and with Phoenix Coalescence, it would not surprise me if you could get more than that. Again, you've got to weigh up the numbers of how much damage you do to get that blast proc. Is the blast proc particularly worth it? Against the monster that's 3-star weak to blast? Most likely. Something like Teostra? Possibly not. So just kind of go for both builds, maybe even run the peak performance if you wish, and just see what one or the eventual outcome that you prefer. Then there is this level of stupidity. Safi Shatter Axe with 2 attack and an element augment to try and bolster up that blast, with attack 6, attack 5, sharpness 5 and sharpness 5. Resentment dual 4 in the weapon. Safi Crested Crown Beta with Resentment, Attack, Attack. Brachydian Male Beta with Challenger, Resentment, Attack. Safi'jiiva with Phoenix Protection and Critical with a Tenderizer whacked in there as well. Brachydium Folds Beta with Tenderizer, Vitality, Attack, and then Safi Crested Boots with Attack 4, Tenderizer, and the charm is largely up to you on what you really want to do. I'm just trying to save out on a bit of sharpness, so I've gone for Razor Sharp Charm. This thing is a beast, like an absolute stupid beast, and it wrecks to a point of where it's stupid. With my dual decorations, such as that Phoenix Protection or Tenderizer Vitality, I've swapped them up. You can sort of go with how you want. You can go with both slash Vitality or slash Protection, etc. Generally, this build is pretty damn brutal. You just need to manage your blights as well as watch what damage you take, because you do have a Safi drain and it can be quite dangerous, particularly if you're going to take a hit like that. Anyway, that just about does it for me. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.